You essentially got a medium.
Yeah. We just got done with school. Journey's finishing up school though. She has to color her butterfly. Mom, I can feel God. I just took it as a sign that it was going to be fine. It was going to be okay. Got my blood draw. Welcome to the vlog. So I've been getting brown sugar shaken espressos, and price difference, what was it, what'd I say? It's like 40 cents more to get the large. So I've been getting the large, but look at my large.
You essentially got a medium.
Yeah.
Because they didn't fill it up.
She didn't fill it up. But why didn't she fill it up? Because, is it standard? That's what she said the other day. If you get light ice.
If you get light ice, they don't put as much coffee in it.
And I've never, standard.
Any Dunkin' Donuts I've ever been to, I've never been told that. Right,
and you never had that happen.
And never had it happen. And I always get light ice, and they fill it to the top.
Yeah.
And so whenever she made it the other day, I was like, can you put some more coffee in that? She says, that's our standard. Standard? Said that was because
you got light
ice. I was like, okay, I'd never heard that before, but we hadn't been there in a few days, and I thought, well, maybe they got a new set of rules. But I've only seen it go, that's like the third or fourth time there.
Yeah, okay. She made mine.
I've never had nobody do that. I mean, and I'm not saying, oh, I should be getting more coffee.
We're special.
But I mean, it's kind of, it's like, it's not going to kill them.
No.
Because most of it's water anyway.
It's not going to break them. It wouldn't have broke her to break a breaker. Yeah, it doesn't taste. It's okay. I'm gonna drink it, obviously, but. Hey guys, so I had to work on an order and get that to the post office, but this post office is closed. So we went to a different post office, but I was like, I'm gonna swing by this one real quick. Since we were out and about. Nope. All right, Miss Girl.
I thought that was a dumb person.
So we just got done with school. Journey's finishing up school though. She has to color her butterfly. And I'm gonna make pork chops. I got baked potatoes in the oven, but they won't be ready until like 6:30, so.
Is Pamela Sterling coming to eat?
No, not today. These are Journey's favorite, so that's why I'm making them. We got some steamed vegetables, baked potatoes, and some biscuits in the oven. Well, the biscuits are in the oven, so are the baked potatoes. Dinner is served.
Maybe
She's probably across the road.
What?
Aberdeen. She's yelling for Aberdeen. I need the salt and pepper. Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to work just a little bit. I technically don't have to work if I didn't want to work. My next orders are to ship out next Monday. I had bumped my turnaround time up when my brother had passed away, knowing that we were, I bumped it up on the Tuesday. Yeah, he passed away Tuesday. Tuesday evening, or was it Wednesday? One of those two. I bumped my turnaround time up. I think it was Wednesday. Because we were going to be gone, and I just, needed to make sure, yeah, so technically I don't have to work, but I have a lot of people that want their orders before, So I was just going to work on a few. It is 8 o'clock. I'll probably stop by 10 o'clock and go to bed. But I wanted to share a story because I realized that I never did share this story, and I think I was leading up to sharing my story yesterday, but I never did. Oh, and half of my orders and I need to work on, like ship out. I mean, half of these orders I need shirts, either shirts or some vinyl for them, and it's coming, which I'm gonna check the tracking now. So I was talking about how, it really was just by the grace of God that we were able to go to Michigan, that we, got there and back without any issues. Weather's terrible, roads terrible. We're not used to driving in snow. I grew up in northern Michigan, so I spent, I didn't move here until I was 29. So, all of my driving years up to the age of 29, I had plenty of experience of driving in the snow. And, but now I've taken out of, I'm out of practice basically. So yeah, it's kind of, scary. I'm like, my husband's like asking questions about, he was asking about something that, I don't remember what he was asking me now. It'll come back to me though. But anyway, so yeah, it, really was how everything just worked out the way it did. But, let me tell you, so we were leaving Thursday morning. On Wednesday night, he was, he had a lot of anxiety, worried about the drive, worried about what weather we might encounter, worried, which is understandable. I was worried also. I also worry, even if it's not wintertime, even when we go there in May, you worry about, what kind of weather, downpours, just traffic, someone cutting you off, and, you never know what will happen, right? And so, I had a lot of that anxiety. I usually get a lot of anxiety at night. I just struggle with, I don't know if there's a name for it, but like, anxiety at night when your mind don't shut off and it just, yeah, that's me. Anyway, so, I had that. I had my brother on my mind. I was, upset, and so, of course I pray. And so I prayed, and then I was like thinking, why am I so sad? Why am I so sad that, he's gone? Because ultimately, that's where we all want to be, forever. We get to live forever in heaven, you know what I mean? And so I was like, and so I was really like, thinking, and, and so time had went on, and so this is probably, I say probably 1 o'clock in the morning. And and Journey is in the bed with me, and she's right next to me, and she was asleep, and she says, "Mom, I can feel God." After I had just went through all of this anxiety about the trip, about, everything, thinking thoughts, about my brother, and about grieving, about grieving, and, and she's like, "Mom, I can feel God." And I said, everybody's asleep. Okay, everyone's asleep. And she did not move, you guys. She was laying there, like talking, like she had been awake for, and And I said, what? You know, I was like, excuse me? Run that by me again? And then she says, what are napkins made out of? I was like, you know, like paper, like, you know, trees, from trees. And then silence. She didn't say anything else. And so, I don't know. It was just so random and so, you know, and I think it was what I needed, you know, just to ease my mind and to basically calm my soul, really. And so I just took it as a sign that it was going to be fine. It was going to be okay. And so, and now I just, when I feel that anxiety, or I feel, you know, I think, what are napkins made out of? And so, you know, it just, what are napkins made out of? But it was just so odd. It's just it's what I needed, I guess, at that particular time, at that moment. I could feel God, and I was like, what? You know? Anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you because I shared it with, well, of course, when I woke up, first person I told was my husband. I was like, you know, and Journey's like, I don't remember that, Mom. But he's like, maybe she wasn't saying that. I was like, no, I heard, she is right next to me. Right next to me. And it was clear as day. And she started with, Mom, I can feel God. And I was like, what? I was like, what? What? What are napkins made out of? Anyway, I just wanted to share that. And I was editing a vlog, and the vlog I edited, the camera was not on the right settings for like almost the whole day. It just got shifted around, and if it's not on the right settings, it just didn't work right. So I'm like, yeah, oh well. Wish I would have known sooner, but like I said, I can't. I have a viewfinder up, and it's up here, and I'm blurry because it's that big. Even if I try to get closer, I can't see it. I see it better with like this, but anyway, so if you ever notice if it's out of focus or focused on something else, just know it's because I can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work and try to get at least a couple done off my list, especially for the people that need it by there's one here that says they need it by the 30th, which is next Thursday. So I'm gonna get to work.